Hello guys, and welcome to another video here on the Mad Chili channel. And we're doing the iRacing Street Stock series at Southern National. This is the one with cautions in it, and instead of loading into the session like normal at the start of the recording, I want to just take you through something. So, yesterday I attempted to do this series, and I did really well, led the whole race. A caution came out right at the end. There was 5 cautions, but a caution came out right at the end. Went green. Car number 7 here decided that it'd be a good idea to push me, so to give me a little bump from behind. I had to try and save it. Didn't spin out, but 2 people got by. Still gained iRating, still gained safety rating in the end. However, after leading 68 laps and getting the fastest lap of the race, I was a little bit disappointed. So we'll see what happens today. We're going to register again. Only 6 people have registered so far, actually. It's not a massively popular series, this, which I don't really know why. I really like this series. The only reason I'm doing it is because the Street Stock it's the only Class C series I can do in Oval, and also because it's actually really drivable. It's really easy to drive the Street Stock in comparison to most of the other NASCAR series on here. I don't know why it's every 2 hours, but a lot of people don't like it, I guess. It really shocks me, because I love this series. I love the Street Stock. I would have wanted to have been doing the Rookie Street Stock series, however, sadly, because of the fact that I am now a Class C Oval, I can't do that series anymore. You're only allowed to do it with a D-Class license. You can't do it with anything better, so that was a bit of a shame. But never mind. But we should be pretty good. I mean, some people just get accounts just for that series. But anyway, here we are loading in to iRacing.
The leader's just done 16.6.
Well, you know, normally on a video I wouldn't take you through all of the pre-practice, but since I started recording a bit early, we may as well. So I really like Southern National. My best lap round here, I actually managed a 15.3 in a race. However, that is when following people and when the tyres have got up to speed. In qualifying practice, it's typically about 15.5 you're looking for. Weirdly round here, I don't know if it's because it's obviously a different time of day to when I went here in the Rookie Street Stock series, but the pace isn't quite the same. The pace is looking like even 15.6s are quite fast. So I don't know why that is, but that is just something I am saying. For some reason, yeah, the pace, I mean, in that race I only did a 15.6, and that was the quickest by far anybody had done. And you can see even that 15.8 is enough.
15.8.
Because this series isn't massively popular, as I said. I mean, unfortunately, it doesn't seem to attract many people. I mean, you can see we're right before registering closes, and there's literally 10 people registered, which is obviously not the best of numbers.
You're now not
really
quicker than second. That last lap was a 15.8.
I don't really know how to get the pace out of the car at this particular temperature level.
That was 15.8.
I was wondering whether rolling it through the corner did the trick. However, that just loses us so much time on the exit of the corner. It didn't seem worth it. So there's a number of ways I'm trying to go quicker, but I don't.
Time was at 15.
It doesn't seem like you can go at that same pace as was possible in the Rookie series at night. Well, I think it was evening, so obviously it does make sense. Obviously, different track conditions. It's fixed setup this series, so it isn't setup related. It's totally fixed. Can't get away from that. But we'll see what we can do in the race. I mean, if my pace, even at 15.8, if that's enough. And you can see now my tyres are warming up. My pace has got a little bit better. So try and roll it through the corners and try our absolute best here. And you can see now the car's warmed up, the car has got enough pace to stick to the bottom. successfully and, you know, and set some alright laps. But you can't do that in qualifying, obviously, because the tyres haven't warmed. I was wondering as well whether they changed some of the physics in this car in the new season, because it used to lock up quite badly when you did heavy braking, and it was quite a good way, actually, of warming the tyres. But I tried it. Yeah, it doesn't happen anymore. It's weird. It doesn't happen anymore. So I don't know whether I have, like, some sort of assist turned on. I hope I don't, but... No, I don't have any assist. Auto tear off needs to be turned off, but yeah. I don't even know what was on, but yeah, it's quite weird that. This car used to lock up, like, really easily, but it's just stopped doing that. Now, if I do this series well, I can get myself up to even better, so that's good. But yeah, we can do even better, really. Around here, try and set some good laps, but we'll see how we can do. Just wait for it to load up now. Right, here we are in the race. I am number 1. The guy who crashed me out yesterday is not in here, so that's appreciated by me, I think. Definitely, I'm very happy about that.
It's clear. Push.
Because I don't appreciate being, you know, I understand that iRacing kind of, you know, tolerates that kind of thing, but it's just not very nice. It's like, either you make a proper move, or you don't make one. Just shoving someone out of the way on the last lap of the race is not a good way to get people to appreciate your driving. I don't know what our lap times are going to be here. Yesterday I was quickest by quite a long way. I think that's why I led 68 laps. After every single caution, I pulled out a good 1 or 2 second lead.
You quickest overall.
And then obviously there was a caution which took it all away. And I thought 5 cautions was quite a lot. However, some races I was looking back had as many as 9 cautions. So
that lap time was 15.6.
Also, now with these conditions, that there are slightly different to practice, definitely. You know, the previous practice, which makes more explain why I was so much slow, why I was so quick in the practice in the Skip Barber in practice, and then the last video in the race I was slow. But you can see now the tyres actually warm up as well. We can set some really decent laps. That are, you know, they're not quite there with what we were doing before, but it's a 5.84. I mean, a 15.5 is a, you know, it's better than I was able to set in the race yesterday, even. So it's a pretty decent lap. And you can see our nearest competition is a 15.7. And obviously by now the tyres have warmed up. Remember that, you know, the 15.5 was set on colder tyres.
That lap was at 16.1.
So we'll see how we can do here, I guess. Now this race is no pit stops, but it is 70 laps, so tyre wear is something that is to be considered. However, I mean, in the rookie street stock series, these cars will only do 40 laps. However, what with cautions, generally might end up doing only about 40 laps racing anyway. But you can see here the pace, for me at least, is looking pretty decent. So let's see what we can do here with qualifying. Obviously pole is definitely the aim here.
Got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
We'll try our best to warm the tyres. I used to just brake really hard, however that seems to have so the brakes don't seem to lock in the same way that they used to. Oh, we've ruined our first lap here. We've ruined it by messing up our exit. That's a shame. But we got the tyres warm. I mean, the first lap is never as good as the second in this series. It's just good to have that first one in case you do mess up the second one. However, because generally, as long as you don't mess up your second one, it will be quicker.
Lap time was at 15.8.
But you can see there, someone did set a 15.6, so the pace, it's not like it's going to be easy. However, saying that, yesterday I was doing 15.6. Clearly, the track is a bit newer today, because I've just done a 15.533, which is actually a new best for me in qualifying. So, that's amazing. Although we have got somebody else there on that 15.5, so it doesn't look like it's going to be easy to maintain this lead. It depends on what sort of start we get. Obviously on pole, we do get to do the start. We've got somebody doing a 17.4, so clearly issues. No one's had any incidents, so that 17.4 is pretty genuine, so that's iffy. Lots of people on 15.6, then P6 and back is nowhere in terms of lap time. In the race, I'll be expecting 15.5, 15.6, as the track conditions seem better than yesterday. So we'll see what happens, really. Obviously, my rating is top of the field. There's only 13 of us in here. So not a lot, actually. Someone's failed to connect, so only 13 of us. However, we count on 14, so half it 7. Probably need, like, top 4 finish, really, for iRating here. We'll see how it all goes. Anyway, I'll pause the recording here and see you guys on the grid. Right, guys, we are approaching the grid. All 14 drivers have now loaded in. So, that's good. Actually got congratulated on my lap as well, so that is very nice of them. Yeah, we'll see what we can do here, I guess. If I can get the win, I'm very happy. Keep my fingers crossed we don't end up like yesterday. If it don't happen like yesterday, then that'd be nice. This is those 15 cars, 14 today. It's about the same field.
That's the end of the session. Kind of pole position. Well done, mate.
Group, I guess. But we'll try and load in, see what we can do. Obviously, there'll probably be quite a few cautions in this race, so be prepared for that. I will be keeping them in the recording because I think they're quite cool, quite fun. They add something a little bit extra. Obviously, no fast repairs or anything like that in this series either. So if you do get wrecked, then you know. And unfortunately, unlike at Charlotte, where it's a 37-second lap, you can't really use the strategy of stay in the pits until they come back round and then go out, just stop going a lap down. You haven't got a choice here because otherwise it will take you absolutely forever to get anything done. Because as soon as you enter the pits, they'll be coming back round already. I mean, even under caution, it's only about a 24-second lap, so unlike Charlotte, which is like a minute under caution, so it's a good bit different. You don't really want to be having issues, obviously. Generally, unless somebody gets underneath us and like spins it out or something, it's generally quite nice racing here. But we'll see what happens, I guess. I mean, this is iRacing, so anything can happen, right? We always have, even if you don't think there's going to be carnage, it's normally going to be carnage. That's normally how it goes. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, top 4 finish is kind of what we're aiming for here. I'd love to win after yesterday, being bopped down to 3rd yesterday, so I would absolutely love to.
Celsius. You're in pole.
What?
Oh my god.
Who was that? Alright, thank you for the 4X.
Not looking good already.
Follow the pace car in the inside column.
Yeah, thank you. Somebody just crashed into me and gave me 4 incident points. Now, I have got a high safety rate. However, yesterday I got 0 incidents and I gained 0.21 safety rating. So you can afford to have 4 incidents and be okay. Not really what I wanted. However, if we can gain like 0.06 or more, I should get that bonus 0.4 for going above 4 on the safety rating. I know that's a lot of 4s, but yeah, that should happen. I mean, we already know now to watch for P3. Yeah, that was a little bit. That was the same person that congratulated me on the lap, so who knows about that? Probably just an accident. However, probably not the best, is it?
Are you ready? Watch for the lights.
Right, let's go.
Green, green.
The hint here, I forgot to start in 2nd gear, so that cost me a little bit of time. But let's just try and get away, to be honest. Use these fresh tyres that we have to good advantage, so I can just get away from the carnage. And then, once we get about a 2nd lead, then you start to calm down a little bit. Obviously, these tyres have got to last 70 laps. And in the Rookie Series, they generally only last 40. Because you're pushing so hard on them. Obviously, what with cautions and things to break up the race, they haven't totally all on last 70, the tyres.
Full course yellow, watch out.
My point exactly.
Full course yellow, watch out.
Yeah, it's quite rare that
Cars out, pits are closed.
Quite rare you manage to go this far
behind the pace car
without an issue. Right, let's let the pace car
Safety
by,
and
then come back down. Wait, I don't know what this person's doing in the middle of the track. Supposed to stay behind them. They'll get a pass later on. So after all this, then under yellow straight away. It didn't take long, did it? to be under yellow. It really didn't take long. There you go, we're staying behind the pace car. Remember to stay in third gear so we get a better start. And that's what I mean. Look, we get an awesome start, and then literally after 2 laps, it's already wasted and gone. That good start we had. So, I mean, the order behind us actually shuffled quite a lot. So, maybe something happened. I don't know. But you know, this will probably be the theme of today's race. To be honest, we're expecting somewhere between 5 and maybe 7 cautions. Had 5 yesterday, so this is the first one of the race. I would like at least get some period of extended racing. It would be nice. Going double file here, so this person's supposed to warm up the tyres a little bit now as well. And then we'll slow and let the pace car get a bit away. And they go, as soon as the pace car pulls away, that's when you sort of just go. And then with that good grip that we have, we can just pull away straight away. And this is what I kept doing yesterday, basically. Up until obviously that last 2 laps when what it was, I think I maybe had eaten my tyres a little bit. Also, someone from the back, who'd been in the back most of the race, managed to charge their way forward throughout the race. So, because the 2 people who actually finished first and second were not the people who I was battling all race. The person I was battling all race ended up down like 5th or something, so...
That was 15.8.
But obviously right now, just try to set, you know, just try to pull away for now, really. That's all we want to do. Is pull away, if I can. Because it just kind of makes it a bit safer for us. However, you know, half a second is still a very good gap. Easily enough. I mean, really, as long as we're in first and we're not being massively challenged, it's okay. And maybe we do want that, because that allows us to save the tyres a little bit more. But doing alright here. I mean, 1080 laps around here does get a little bit boring, because it's so many laps. Like, it's a very short circuit, so it still only takes about 21 minutes or something. It doesn't take very long.
You've just done a 15.7.
But it is just in general a little bit boring. Constantly going circles. Obviously, you do have things like cautions that do break it up a little bit. And so my pace is
15.8.
maybe not quite as good as I would want it. However, again, really, I don't want to be doing 15. If this was the rookie series, I'd be absolutely pushing, doing 15.6s, 15.5s every lap. However, I don't really want that, because obviously I do, as I said before, I have tyres, but I need to go almost double the distance of the rookie series.
Clear.
Obviously, even if you do take cautions out of that, it's still quite a long way for them to go. I mean, hopefully there will be less cautions now. Obviously, we've had 1 caution that's separated maybe some people who were causing issues. Maybe they've had to go in the pits, get repaired. Oh, someone spun out there. Actually, I'm surprised they didn't cause a caution, because they were alongside the tracks. You can see there's someone's disconnected. So, you know, the field will gradually get much more spread out as we move on through this race. Right now, the gap's staying at about half a second.
You've just done a 15.8.
I can keep. Okay, so that, there you go. That person being stopped there, in the end, caused the caution. So that's not the best, is it? I mean, we were just waiting for something like that to happen. Pace car's coming out, so we'll just hook up to the back of them. We got a good over 10 laps there of green flag running, so that's nice. Nice to have a little bit of green flag running. So caution number 2, lap number 19. Let everyone pit who wants to pit, and then we can continue with our race. So there we go. Everyone else behind me is warming their tyres, so I think we better go with the same one as that. I don't want to be left behind, obviously. We want to be still in the fight with everybody here. The gaps behind, you know, they were staying about the same, so Hopefully it'll be that good. That's the lucky dog going by. So they'll have to do a whole lap before we can start thinking about getting ready again. So that means this caution will last a little bit longer. Because we're pacing until we get the notice for 2 to green. And then we, well, line up for 2 to green, I guess. But we're just waiting for that call at the moment. It'll probably come at the end of this lap, I should think. The 2 to green message. Yep, there we go. There's the 2 to green message. Pit lane closes.
Cars out. Pits are closed.
And then we all line up ready for our start. So on lap 22, so we'll be restarting on lap 24. So 5 laps of caution, and then away we go again. Obviously, this is all, you know, shortening how long our tyres have to go, because under caution our tyres aren't really doing much, so that's good.
We're going green next time by.
I'm going to try and heat these tyres as much as I can.
Morgan, you're blinking like crazy.
I don't think I'm blinking that bad. I didn't say that on the voice. I don't think I'm blinking that bad. My latency's all right.
Green, green, green.
But no, I'm not blinking that much, because when I blink, they disappear, which doesn't happen. You know, it doesn't happen that frequently, actually. Oh, car got loose.
One car inside. You're in the middle.
And they're gonna spin me round.
3 wide. You're in the middle. They're all around.
Yeah, thanks for that, people.
56 kilometers per hour. You've got plenty of fuel.
They gave me a 4-8.
Thank you for that. Oh, there's no caution. I can't believe that. There we go. What? Unsafe pit entrance. Are you kidding me? Oh, there's only 10 seconds of repairs, actually. Oh, my word. Nothing on iRacing is going right for me right now. Actually, nothing is going right for me on iRacing. It's actually insane. Right, let's do these repairs, get a fresh car. 8 incidents,
That's the new
though.
fastest lap for Johnson.
Can't believe that.
15.6.
Oh, there's a caution, awesome. Can't believe that. That's just so bad. That is. I mean, that's really appalling.
Of course, yellow. Watch out.
That's so
Of course,
appalling.
yellow. It's a close.
Obviously, thanks to the fact that there is there is of course a lucky dog, so I'll be able to work my way back through. I think the win is probably out off the cards now. It's the 8 incident points I'm more disappointed about, though. That's what I'm more annoyed about. I can't believe that, though. It's so disappointing because, well, quite simply, it shouldn't really have happened. That was just, luckily there was not really any repairs, but I got absolutely just punted into the pit lane by somebody. I'm guessing I'm not going to get the lucky dog, am I? It doesn't look like I'm going to get it. That's a shame, because I'm 2 laps down, so I could do with it. It might have something to do with the fact that when the caution came out, I was in the pit lane. I don't know. Sometimes you have to wait for the lucky dog. Sometimes it's so annoying though. I'm really annoyed about that. Right, we're going to be P11 here out of 14 because that person's in the pits. So we're going to be gaining a position there, and then we'll just try and make our grounds up, I guess, on the restart. Every time in these races though, something like this happens. Luckily, there's so many cautions that it kind of evens itself out after a while. Oh, there you go. In fact, one of those cars is disconnected, so we're going to be P11 now. We're the only car laps down, so next time there's... So actually, we only need 2 cautions for us to be back on the lead lap. So that, in a way, is a bit better. I would have liked the lucky dog this time by. However, it doesn't look like we're going to get that. And if we do get back up to the front by this race, it'll be a miracle. I can't believe it though, unfortunately.
Pits are now open.
How is the pit lane open with 1 to green?
Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Something's broken. Something broken's gone on there. It's 1 to green and the pit lane's open. Unfortunately though, we have got... we are 2 laps down. We didn't get the lucky dog, so unfortunately that's kind of that. Just got to hope that there is some carnage, maybe. Obviously, 8 incident points is also not really that good. I can't believe this, though. I was doing so well, and then just for one person to race really, really badly. I mean,
The quickest right now, that lap time was...
I mean, what can you do, I guess? That's one thing I have found, the actual quality of racing. People who drive ovals on iRacing, typically, they're not as safe as people who race on the road. I don't know why, but you do generally get more stupid drivers. Like, if I'm going to get shoved into somebody and get angry about it, it's normally going to be on an oval. I mean, occasionally on a road, but often on a road track, you can see it's someone's fault.
The lap time was 16.1.
Maybe they made a mistake, maybe you made a mistake, whatever. We're going to go for a move here on the 9 car. Obviously, these moves don't count for anything. I'm just going to really hope that there are some cautions. I mean, it's quite unlikely that we're going to go to the end with 0 cautions. Because P11 is going to absolutely kill my iRating. Can't have that. We're only halfway through, remember, though, so... If somebody could just spin,
Fuel looks good.
and give me one of the wave, you know, give me a lucky dog, that would be very nice. There you go, car number 7 here, we'll make the move on. This kind of shows my pace in a way, you know? It's actually this easy for me to just work my way back through the traffic.
Keep it together.
Shows what a disappointment it is, really, that I'm even back here in the first place. Because he's out for position. But unfortunately now it doesn't appear like we're going to have a caution. Because it's all calmed down. I mean, let me, this will be the one time that this goes caution free. I said, I mean, maybe I shouldn't have pitted, but the thing is, I was actually kind of shoved into the pit lane. We'll see what I can do. I mean, we're only... Unless there is a caution, I don't think I've got any hope now. It's a shame though, because my pace is good enough that I'm actually like catching all these guys. I'm going to send it down the inside here.
Right side. Clear high. Right side.
And so we're making our way through this pack so well.
Right
but
side.
there's nothing I can really do.
Still there.
Unless there's another caution,
Clear
that
line.
is.
On your right. He's still there. He's still there.
Yep, y'all can have fun with this.
Still there.
Oh, there's going to be a caution there. I saw someone
Still
flying... Oh, that person... There you go, that was second place.
Clear.
They were flying through the air. I guess in the end, there you go, they've actually disconnected. So there we go. That's a free position into P10. They were quite high up as well in the ranking of this race. So that might have been the guy that... Actually, no, I don't think it was the guy that punted me. He was probably punted by the guy that punted me. But you know, anything can happen. That's why I don't really give up. Why you don't give up on iRacing.
P10.
Obviously, we're currently P11. However, we will be P10 shortly. I can't believe we've gone this far without a caution. I mean, like, seriously. This wouldn't have happened if I was like... This wouldn't happen if I was in the lead. We've had loads of cautions. Right, we're P10 now, it has been confirmed.
You're getting along the guy in front. The gap is...
Coming up on the inside. Clear inside. Right side. Clear outside.
Oi!
Full course yellow.
Really? Oh, they just... That's my own fault, that spin. I don't know if I'll get the lucky dog now, though, because I caused the caution. Also, that 10 incident points ain't too good. But I'm not sure if I'll get the lucky dog. I'm not sure if I will get it because I was the cause.
Line up single file behind car number 8.
If I'm the cause of it,
pits are closed.
I'm not sure if it counts. I actually can't believe that. That's just so unlucky. Oh well. Right, let's see. Have I got a lucky dog or am I going to be stuck back here? Luckily, the guy who crashed out, he was car number 2, so I'm going to get a significant amount of iRate. Doesn't look like I am the lucky dog. Wait! They broke loads there. The speed limit under, like, yellow is about 45. They're doing, like, 34. They're going very slow. Oh, it doesn't look like I'm even going to get a lucky dog. I don't know whether this... Is this series just not doing a lucky dog now? Because... Oh, I blinked out there for a bit. It doesn't look like we're getting a lucky dog. That's a shame. So I'm stuck in 10th still, then. These races, they just can't go well for me. Ever. They're not capable of going well for me. It's something I've realised now. I've got to let somebody buy? Are you joking me? So not only do I don't get a lucky dog when I should. It must be because I caused the caution. Oh, this guy, there you go, car number 8 got the lucky dog, that's why. Wait, now I'm passing the 8 car. It said let the 8 car by, and now it's saying pass the 8 car. This game's messed up.
Safety car is out. Pits are now open.
How are the pits open with 2 to go? 1 to go on the pits. I think iRacing's being a bit broken.
Race will resume at the end of this lap.
And then I'm allowed to pass that car as well then, the 9 car I had to let by, because now it's... I don't know what's going on with iRacing. Oh, I can't believe that. 10 incident points, so that's really bad. There just better be a caution now. If there's 2 cautions, and I can get back into this, there's still time for 2 cautions.
Green light, we're racing.
You know, there's still time for that to happen. However, after that, no.
Clear high.
I've just got to really hope all this side-by-side stuff ends in at least 1 accident. Please, please.
Right side. Clear
please,
high.
can we have a caution? We're running out of time. Okay, it doesn't look like we can have a caution. It looks like this is going to be the end. P10, honestly.
Coming up on your clear.
Can't believe this race. I can't believe it. I really can't. It's going so well for me, and then like yesterday, the win... The thing is, unlike yesterday, not only the win was taken away from me... also, you know, it was just stupid, like getting absolutely punted.
Keep it together, hold your line, clear up high.
I mean, hopefully these guys ahead are really close, but the thing is now, I have to have 2 cautions to get back on the lead lap. And that isn't going to happen. I shouldn't have pitted. I've been saying that, as I said, I was stuck in the pit, so there's nothing I can really do about that. I'm also not sure how it was an unsafe entry, because you can't really miss the cones. But yeah, I mean, this is probably one of the most unlucky races I've ever had. So, one to just forget about. Obviously, our iRating's going to be absolutely killed. Safety rating, yeah, that's probably also going to be pretty dead with 10 incidents. I mean, 4 of them came before we even set off. I mean, someone punted us on the start line. That's how bad this race has actually been.
Last lap time was at...
Yeah, this week has not been good for me on iRacing. I don't know why, but it just hasn't gone well.
That lap was at 16.0.
And we're setting alright laps, but, you know, I mean, at least we're ahead of car number 2 on iRating. That boost of iRating that we get from that will hopefully not even out. But we gained 30 iRating yesterday as well, so I can lose less than 30, it'd be nice. Although I think not even that's going to happen. What I'm going to have to hope for here is a massive crash that results in people having to tow or something, you know? It's the same person I almost spun earlier because they're so slow in these corners. I don't expect how slow they're going to be.
You got one right.
Yes, there's been an accident. Wait, what? Yes, caution. Come on. Let me pass. Unfortunately, I think this race is just going to finish under caution. Yeah, this race is going to finish under caution. So, in the end...
Be careful.
There you go, lucky dog.
Safety car's out.
And...
Pace car is out.
Unfortunately, though, it ain't going to matter.
Car number 8.
I think we're going to finish before I have a chance to pass anybody. Wait, that was the worst time to blink out. My internet's been really dodgy this morning, actually. There you go, someone disconnected, so that's one free position. Why am I got a lucky dog?
That's it. We're done.
Oh, is it finished? The race finished early. And all those guys crashed under yellow. Oh, I can't believe that. How am I P10 as well? That guy disconnected. And yet I'm P10, not P9. Oh, my word. So disappointing. If we just have one more caution there. And that oh, I can't believe that race. Safety rating down, 80 iRating. Look at that, we had the fastest lap. This guy here, I think it was him. Car number 3. I think that was the guy who punted us. I cannot believe that. I honestly cannot believe it. Well, there you go, guys. That is that. Hope you really enjoyed. It's not been a very good week for me on iRacing, to be honest. I think I've only had one good race, and it was in that Street Stock Series yesterday, although that was bittersweet because I got pushed out the lead. Anyway, I hope everyone really enjoyed that one. Hope to see you in the next one, and bye!